in Mova early yesterday morning. Just hours after he was killed, 3 men who police initially believed to be suspects in the murder were also shot dead by officers. The killing of PC Allen Mosley, 32, occurred shortly before 4 a.m. at Seeley's Avenue along Mova Old Road. Who is that? Migo.
Morning.
Bars get warning. Just 1 week ago, bars were given the green light to reopen for business after months of being closed due to COVID-19 restrictions. 1 week later, Prime Minister Dr. Kitwali is warning that he will move to shut down these establishments again if they continue to breach health guidelines. Well, you have to be careful. But I'm saying to we the people, oh God, all you're so anxious to be outside that all you don't care. Look at people.
Is the bar owners going to feel it?
Exactly.
And shut down, and then you will have no place to go.
They don't understand. Listen.
Take Brazil as an example now. Right now, Brazil second. All of a sudden, Brazil second because why? Nobody not taking out nothing serious. Come on.
America too. Well, go ahead. Go ahead. Don't listen. Realizing that we're getting 11121 case coming back in as the people coming in and they have to be quarantined and so on. No,
speaking about that as well, before you go a step further, if anybody out there who listens to the Titans of Democracy have anybody on board the vessel that is quarantining the incoming nationals from work, kindly explain to them that anytime a new case or new cases are found, the quarantine has to start over. It's for everybody's concern. The quarantine has to start over a fresh 14 days to make sure that everybody is clean and clear of this COVID-19 thing. People, we don't want... Listen to me. Everybody talking about how the last couple months was hard. It will get worse if it is we get a
second wave.
A second wave, a blow. I even want to call it that. If we get a storm of this thing, we're not understanding what is going on. I have family in the States right now, and every time I talk to them, is water in my eye, Only let me get serious with this thing now. This is how it has to be. Jeez, boy.
18 men, 2 women deported in quarantine. 20 people have been deported from the United States and are back in Trinidad. The deportees, 18 men and 2 women, have been placed in quarantine in keeping with COVID-19 regulations. COVID tally up by 2. 2 more cruise ship workers from the Enchantment of the Seas have tested positive for COVID-19. Health Minister Terence Yalsing made the announcement during yesterday's virtual media briefing.
That would have been Saturday.
Young blood in the politics, faced with 2 newbies as 2020 general election candidates. Constituents of Toko Sandy Grande hardly know their candidates and are therefore undecided over who to vote for. Come on.
Who to vote for? I don't understand that.
On my phone. Listen. Toko San, I will call him this morning. How all in a sudden they don't know him? 3 men suspected in cop killing are dead. Blowout for bars, minister warns of shutdown for non-compliance. Storm damage from coast to coast. Cop killed, shot dead in car. What?
Yeah, that
like
would
the
have
same
been,
person.
Yeah.
Toxic hand sanitizer on the market, warns ministry. Little Anaya was a joy. And those are the stories in the Express. In the Newsday, what was the headlines on the Express?
Kill? You didn't go in the middle one. No,
Bring
next
me
one.
the Hackshaw file.
That was one of the headlines.
This is the written directive given by Director of Public Prosecution, Roger Gasper. Which one is the third one? This one here?
No, go up to the top. Go straight up. No, not on the page. I mean in the go up right. That no, come back. Right, that one.
We are indigenous. Shocking video surface on police killings. Men's Men's hands were up. Men's hands were up.
I guess they know
DPP writes police commissioner, bring me the Hackshaw file. What? Where you?
You know the thing I hear. I know my stuffs.
All right, so we end the news day. Cruise ship workers face online quarantine. Fun Sunday at Maracas Bay. Like they couldn't wait. Oi. Lee to Prime Minister give true state of TNT's energy sector. MP Karim condemns domestic violence. Parliament head for recess. Parliament heads recess. Man shot dead in Pity Valley, Lime. Chase Village, fire leaves 10 homeless. Boy, if you see this fire is a deep, you know. It was like...
Let me tell you something. Listen to me. That is my son's grandfather family. Yes.
Serious
they called me
fire,
and
no?
tell me about that. They lost everything.
Everything. I could show you. I could show you. They have a video.
That's so sad.
Right now,
they have been there years.
But right now, as we speak, the volunteer factory is trying to sort help and looking for a number of things. PCA probes triple police killing in Mova. Tobago man shot for gold chain after house party. Political analysts not sure about Pandey's political stocks. Aimbot rolls out 300 million for SMEs. Where is that?
Where is SMEs?
Well, look, Nancy. Finance Minister Colin Burt on Saturday gave an assurance that government will do as much as it can financial-wise to keep business open and people employed. During the virtual press conference on COVID-19, Imbert said government would make 300 million available to small and medium-sized enterprises.
SMEs.
With an annual turnover between 1 million and 20 million. There would be a 75% government guarantee on the loan, and government would pay all the interest on loans. That's the loans they were talking about.
That's the same thing
75,000
last week.
Yeah, to 325,000, and businesses were not expected to make any payments for the first 2 years. Any business earning less than 1 million will be able to receive a grant, while the details will still be finalized. He said 30 million was being made available for that aspect of the program. It will be operated through First Citizens Bank in collaboration with Republic Bank, but he said Scotiabank and RBC expressed their willingness to join the program. The SME loan program will kick off next week. I am told by FCB that they expect to process the first loan by Tuesday of next week, this is expected to move very, very swiftly. For credit unions, 100 million was made available for individual loans up to 15,000 for 3 months at very attractive rates. He said virtually all credit unions signed a liquidity support loan agreement with the Ministry of Finance. Okay.
Sounds good.
Pandey vows to unite country with new politics. UNC's Kenya Charles set to score Centre's East seat. Who this? What? Kenya Charles is one of the latest sporting personalities to enter the field of politics. Charles was last represented TNT's women's football team in 2015, believes her career in football developed character traits like determination and teamwork, which would help her journey into politics. The UNC candidate for St. Anne's in the upcoming 2020 general election is also ready to face the critics. She is one of several former and current athletes, along with sport administrators, to throw their hat into the political ring. Former West Indies cricketer Mervyn Dillon, TT's short putter Cleopatra Burrell, former national footballer Captain David Naked, and TNT Olympic Committee President Brian Lewis are among those who have attempted to enter politics this year.
Mm.
No, man. Nah. All I don't do, all I said that now. Charges against 23 police officers determined. Prime Minister, you hear what I say? PNM satisfied with EBC preparations. Bars face shutdown over partying patrons. Gatsby Dolly, I'll be back as Sentence East MP.
That's what she going up against?
Yeah. Them goodness. You watching Gatsby?
No, it's
Good
not,
morning
it's,
to Mrs. Gatsby Dolly and her whole family, the Gatsbys, the Dollys.
I himself reaching there.
My darling.
I would have done my homework as to who is already representing the constituency and determine whether or not I would make a more suitable candidate. And if I don't make a more suitable candidate, I just say, look, I don't make a more suitable candidate, Sharon.
Landslide fear, St. James residents worry over Fort George project. Cop murdered, police killed 3 in Mova, updated. PNM seeks new nomination for Port of Spain South.
Okay.
No. While I have my issues, and all you know I don't care. So who listening want to go and carry all the news? I really don't care. And I will say it again, elections are not won by an executive alone. Right? So who vexed that is all your business. But in the process, you have to be fair. You didn't know you was a come on, man.
Okay, tell me
good thing this come out now.
Oh, good, dear boy. Later down the road, I back on now.
Yeah. Roofs torn off, trees topple in bad weather spell.
Hope nobody was hurt.
Lotto agents' demands being met.
I wonder what demands is there.
After several meetings and a number of deliberations with the National Lotteries Control Board, NLCB, the Electronic Lotto Agents Association, had several of its demands met. The Electronic Lotto Agents Association of Trinidad and Tobago said since the outcome of Tuesday's meeting was successful, it has called off a planned protest. As a result of these consultations and commitments, the association cancelled its planned protest against NLCB that was carded for June 25th. Papa, you?
Okay.
All right. Okay, then. So those are the stories in the news day.
So in The Guardian at this time, excuse me, headlines in The Guardian, bars blanked.
What's that?
Bad bars blanked.
Uh-huh.
No alcohol for bars breaching regulations. Bars that do not comply with the COVID-19 guidelines for reopening will not be supplied with alcoholic products as of today. So you know what's going on there? You know what I mean? Hey, like they hear me?
Which one?
Guardian, like they hear me, they put it back. Carney's shrinking land holdings. At the time of its closure in July 2003, Carney's 1975 Limited was TNT's largest landowner, controlling 76,608 acres of land. According to internal records, the company's mass land holdings were never properly surveyed, but data obtained by Guardian Media from an insider shows that it owed 25% of the best available arable lands in the country. Family insists innocent man shot dead by police. MPs keen on election date in final week before recess. Narrow escape for family as house collapse in Pinal. No alcohol for bars breaching regulations. Another teen drowns at Rio Seco waterfall. Partap campaigns for gypsy. Charge people for trespassing. Tunapunas killing fields. Air quality index hovers around moderate today, and that would have been yesterday. Another drowning. Okay, I just read that. TNT Coast Guard intercepts vessel, seizes large packages of plant-like substance. We saying plant-like substance now? Okay. Tobago man shot in leg at party. Police seize illegal weapon in Marval. 9 COVID-19 patients at Cora Hospital. 12 Venezuelans arrested in Palo Seco. My boy sing a song about that, you know. Bar Owners Association condemns bars breaching COVID regulations. NACTA, UNC slips in Grandi but gains in Tunapuna. And these are some of the stories that are making way, excuse me, in The Guardian today. Sharon, what stories that you have open up there?
I'm reading the story. I want to make no comment on this, sir.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I want to make no comment on that. Oh. Very rich.
And
Now escape.
I'll finish up everything.
You finish up everything?
Mm-hmm.
Tobago man shot it in leg at party.
And is it not the same incident with the cold chain?
Maybe.
I wonder. Papa, if you want my chain, take it, yes? I know what purpose it will serve you when you take it.
NACTA polls say UNC slips in Grandi but gains in Tunapuna. Anyhow. Part up campaigns for Gypsy.
But you was well reading that story. You was well reading
yes,
that story.
I wanted to see another teen drunks in Rio Claro. Oh God, all this water. You see, I have a problem with this water thing.
Rio Seco.
It's Rio Seco?
Yeah.
Waterfall, Rio Seco waterfall. We have to go to the headline news in a short while, but I want to say this morning, I want to thank Dominic for yesterday and Mr. Chance. We had an excellent program.
Okay.
Bruce, excellent. We spoke about economics yesterday, and we're continuing on Wednesday because so much to talk. The time flew. So I want to say that. I also want to say to the Self-Help Commission, I just had to get the right thing. I want to tell Mr. Elroy Julian, I had to call him this morning, I wonder if he gone in the gym. I didn't even realize I come out on the people and them paper TV. I keeping myself. Now I went out there. I really was supposed to be out there in St. Joseph. We had a couple of roofs blown off and people contacted me. So the MPs, the minister advisor, we were supposed to be out there and the councillor for the area. And I ended up going all over the place before I could reach there because there were more pressing ones at this. So we went to Caledonia. I want to really thank the Self-Help Commission and Sam. So the CEO, Mr. Elroy Julian, and Sam for coming out, and trying to help us fast as possible. I want to say to the homeowners whose roofs were blown off and so on, and trees fell on houses, and I just want to tell you, once you didn't get the service yet, they coming to you, but I would have gone to a number of places. Let me say good morning to the entire area where we went in Caledonia, Miss Anne, Susan, that is Gladiator's sister, the Alexanders, and a whole lot of you all who were there. And boy, when the MP come, if you see how they start to get on, I tell all this COVID, they jumping on the barn and, oh God, how they love him. I said, look at that. Adrian Leons, I want to thank him and all. He came out in the stormy, the inclement weathers, and I mean, representation was there. Nicole Young, she was also real cool. Let my partner, real partner. Nicole Young was out there. Camille Robinson, Reggie's, her staff, they were all out there. She was also in contact, doing her best to do what she have to do, you know. But I tell you, Esmond Ford, there were a number of persons outside. I want to thank the volunteer factory headed by Curtis Shade, doing an excellent job. We're now going to pour into St. Joseph and start doing some work. And, you know, and just know it's volunteer. And whatever they do, it's out of their pocket. So I want to tell them thank you very much. But I also want to say thanks to Dominic for taking the invitation and coming on board with us yesterday, and Mr. Chance. Bruce, when I tell you, if you didn't get educated yesterday, you missed the chance.
And I'm going on buff Miss Sharon Felix before we do the news headlines.
No, what I do now?
Because Miss Sharon Felix was supposed to call me back yesterday to let me know, well, Brucey, I get through. But no, see me outside waiting with my paint-filled hands because my sister's supposed to call me back and let me know that she get through now.
With here?
Yes, with here. Shocks.
Oh, sorry. Well, boy, let me just tell you, my boss come and set me up. My boss set me up. My boss came, which he do on a Sunday to make sure I'm pumping, and he set me up. Yeah? So thank you, Bruce, and thank you to Neil Iwer George. Boy, I don't know. Right. I want to thank all of you. But we really had an excellent program yesterday. I got calls, oh Lord. I got calls, oh gosh, to the Tobago not hearing.
You're not hearing.
Oh God. Make your call now. All right. So Trinidad and Tobago, there's a death announcement that we have to do.
Okay.
I'll send it to you.
All right.
Let me see. It is... Right, I'm going to send it to you.
It's at 2 p.m.?
Was yesterday.
Oh, that was yesterday.
Yesterday, but I didn't get so...
All right, no problem.
Do it this morning for me, please.
No problem.
All right. So, guys, we go heading to the news. This is Connect Precious.
Yeah, I now send that for you because I keep forgetting to forward your email to her.
All right.
So I'll make sure and do that this morning.
All right, great. So we go into the headline news. Don't shift your eye. We'll be right back.
From the street, 919fm.com. Here's what's happening.
Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago. I am Sharon Felix.
And I am Jason Thomas.
And this is our 6 a.m. headlines on the street 919 FM, courtesy Green Dot Limited. In the headlines, Government Small and Medium Loan Enterprises Program begins. Parliament to hold its final sitting this week before it goes to recess. Internationally,
U.S. coronavirus cases surpass 2.5 million.
And those were the morning's headlines, courtesy Green Dot Limited. Our major newscast comes up at 7. I am Sharon Felix.
And I am Jason Thomas.
Good morning.
News from the street. 919fm.com. The Titans of Democracy on the street, 919 FM.
of democracy. You don't know. Real talk.
All right, so Trinidad and Tobago. Sorry, let me take off this one. Right. We're heading to the ads at this time. But when we come back, I want to talk about politics, election, and campaigning. We talk about, I am not continuing the money talk today. The money talk will come on Wednesday, the second part of it. All right, so I'm not putting you all on notice. But I want to thank all the viewers yesterday. Bruce, the live was high. I want to thank all of you. And what an excellent discourse you all had yesterday on the lives. I want to thank all of you. So I want to say good morning to Mr. Moranci, Mr. Chance, Angie, Ms. Cheryl Gordon. I want to say good morning to all of you. Mommy Sauce, Miss Tunapuna, Village, Deep South. Here are so many people. I want to thank all of you all. We go into the break. We'll be back when we come back. Let's talk a bit about elections. A little politics today. We'll be back.
They talk.
You talk. Come talk with us. On the street.
919 FM.
Get interactive with the street 919 FM.
All day, every day. See us all live on our Facebook page.
Share and comment on our show.
Like our page.
Chat with our live on-air announcers.
The Street 919's Facebook page.
Live and interactive all day, every day. The Street 919 FM.
Come talk with us.
What are you sleeping on? Did you know that you may be sleeping on dead skin cells, dust mites, and bodily fluids? Do you suffer with aches, pain, stiffness, and other sleep disorders? Studies show that you should replace your mattress every 7 to 10 years for better health, better support, and a better night's sleep. Visit a sleep center today at Quartz and find the perfect mattress for you. Quartz, bringing value home.
This is Wayne Delamore, Head Consultant and Director of Natural Health Solution. With over 15 years of experience in clinical nutrition and microscopy, we specialize in early detection and prevention. We incorporate evidence-based nutrition and science-driven analysis. Tune in to our educational program every Wednesday right here on the street, 91.9 FM. For appointments, call 222-2189 or 304-5816. At Natural Health Solutions, we offer a natural solution to healthy living.
Join Wayne Delamore on Wednesdays from 9:15 a.m. to 9:45 a.m. right here on the street, 919 FM.
Check the supermarket and buy a prepaid kit. Still need to get help. Simply install yourself. Time for activation. WhatsApp with no hesitation. Get 15 days free and HBO for 50. Turn on Direct TV. Easy as. Get your prepaid TV. Easy as 4 to 3. Turn on Direct TV. Easy as. Get your prepaid TV. It's easy as 1, 2, 3.
Easy as 1, 2, 3 to get Direct TV prepaid. Buy your kit in store. WhatsApp 390-3288. Visit directtvcaribbean.com to activate. Turn on No Drama TV with Direct TV.
Turn on Direct TV.
Yo, this is a Big Mike, not the mass man, the health man. Are you one of the 40 million people suffering with joint issues like rheumatoid arthritis or osteoarthritis? Well, you are listening to the right ad. You have the ailment, we have the remedy. Call us now on 288-8301 or 346-2612.
Don't forget to tune in right here on the street, 919 FM, every Wednesday from 10:05 a.m.
Performance, beat all talk.
Turn your lights down low and listen to the Master's Radio.
Here's your opportunity to join Pastors Morris and Agnes Johnson of the Church of the Firstborn Assembly and guests as they lead in worship ministries of the Word and Prayer. That's every Sunday at 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. and every Wednesday from 9 p.m. to midnight on the street 919 FM, where we deal with today's issues from a biblical perspective. Tell your neighbors, tell your friends, tell everyone. You'll be given the opportunity to call in and interact with us. Your life and family will never be the same. You are welcome to visit our website, www.churchofthefirstbornassembly.com. Like us on Facebook. Your financial support will be greatly appreciated. Church of the Firstborn Assembly, account number 795222 at the First Citizens Bank. You can contact us at 753-1113.
Better vision for your physical eyes, and through the eyes of faith, let healing arise in your mind, body, and spirit. At Natural Heal Ministries, we teach kingdom principles for living that brings the blessing of God to your mind, body, and soul.
NHM Professional Associates are located at number 10 Moody Stewart Street, Monrepos, San Fernando. For more info, contact Dr. Desmond Phillip at NHM on 349-3494.
NHM Professional Associates can be heard live on the street 919 FM every Saturday from 9:05 to 9:55 a.m.
Come talk with us.
Real issues, hard talk.
Real talk on the street 919 FM.
Ay. All right, so I ain't myself. Oh.
I mean,
I don't remember. I told you thing. Okay, people, so we are back. Let me say good morning to all of you locked on. We on Facebook?
I think so,
I feel like I have to do a little roll call, Somebody tell me they find we ain't playing enough music.
You mean music? I understand.
Morning, Deep South. Deep South, rinse out my ears with that.
I hope when I start to jam it in all your, or you say in your puff. And right now I'm waiting on a supposed bomb,
A bomb, okay.
Yeah, Papa, you're waiting on that.
So, what look you calling?
Because somebody asked me, remember people want the music.
Yes.
But I don't want to start a...
No, they have to pay for that.
When they are, especially
they
when the bomb... Well, yes, of course we do this, but what I say is that the bomb had to drop. Hey!
So let me say to Claire Carrington, Vernon, Peter Morancy, Preston Trim, all of you all, good morning on the live, on the Facebook live. And hear what? You need to share the live. Yeah? Share the live with your friends and family. Let them know that the Titans of Democracy is on. The best morning program in TNT and the world. We listen to all over the world. You hear what I'm saying? Right. So you need to tell them that we live. And thank you very much. Up the numbers. And of course, you can see us live also on YouTube on Iwer TV.
I don't want to touch the news.
You don't? No, the news, fantastic. Thank you very much, Precious. So, guys, we in the season leading up to elections. We don't know if the Bell will ring today, tomorrow, when? But we in the season of elections, and campaigning have already started because there are candidates out in the field. I think the People's National Movement have to do over one candidate, which is the Port of Spain South. And while I stand by what I said, it's a good thing also that we found out now and not wait till later on. But I still want to say to the executive, some of us in constituencies, well, let's just be mindful now. It's not we alone at a vote when election is called.
Put in that two piece yet.
Why put it in?
What I was going to ask is it that the candidate isn't aware of what is required?
I don't know.
Or is it that the executive wasn't aware of the the candidate's status?
Let us hope so. But I'm saying it's better it happen now.
Yes,
than
I
it
agree.
happen after.
Yeah, because
But I just
that would have been a real boo-boo.
A boo-boo is joke. Then it wouldn't be a boo-boo alone, a bobo. So Trinidad and Tobago, we talking about elections today. I want to tell people, right? And I wasn't going to deal with that this morning, you know. I really come here to open up the lines first to have a discussion on issues around us. But after looking at the papers online here with us and seeing sentences, you don't just put somebody in the arena for putting somebody's sake.
I agree.
And you as the person wanting to go up, to just go up because, hey, they asked me to go up and I know very well I may not be able to make the grade. Right? This is serious business, Trinidad and Tobago. This is serious business. I know that some people have complained about not seeing the MP or the councillor or however the case may be and so on. But this is real serious business. And you might be seeing the person, but they may not be able to represent you in the way that you want to be represented.
Very interesting.
So, here what I want to ask this morning. What would make you happy? Or who would make you happy as a representative? What are the qualities you will look for? That thing make kind of, what we just see there? Nah, man.
I have nothing against
nobody
or anybody, you know, but you know the saying, don't dress for the job that you have, dress for the job that you want.
And the job to come.
Yes.
And not only the dressing, remember, a member of parliament has to be articulate. A member of parliament has to be able to represent you in different forums. I want to hear from you. You can call me and I have an overseas caller. Caller, good morning.
Morning, Sharon. Morning, Bruce.
Morning.
Morning.
Long time not talk to.
Long time. What going on?
Good. Sharon, the other day I'm going to do a whole card going trying to get into the program.
Oh, Lord.
The final call I had to say a conclo. I say, well, a whole phone card going. Trying to get through. I can't remember one morning, it was last week, a Monday, I think Monday or last week. And since after that, well, this program is the hardest thing to get into now. But anyway, how are you going? Everything all right?
We good for the hour.
Right, I hear Bruce talking about music at the drop. Bruce, what is that about? What is that about, Bruce? I want my music, eh? Right. But then, I hope it's that you're talking about. Music at the drop before you make my CD there. Anyway, Sharon and our representative, you want somebody that people friendly. People could approach. You want somebody who you're not seeing every day, but checking on there, or who moving around. I mean, when especially if you get a ministerial post, we know it's hard to visit your constituency regular. But you know, I think a representative still should be checking on the constituency, asking them what they think about certain bills. I think the bill shouldn't be party supported, but people supported. So I think the people in the constituency should say, well, yes, we want that bill passed. We want this, you know, we want to hear this, we want to see this happen, we want this in the bill. I think our representative should really be a person that's supposed to check with the constituency and make sure what they're doing in Parliament is what the constituency approve of. I mean, you don't want to go against the party, but at least if the constituency has some input, I think that representative should be able to carry that input to the party. Well, listen, my constituency say A, B, C, D, E, F, you know, that kind of way. And because some of the constituency, I tell you where I remember we had a meeting with our representative just, that was just before the local government election. And the people in the constituency was saying to him, I mean, we know we can't see you because as often because of the poll, but at least have somebody that we could go to. If you can't put a representative, put somebody assistant, put somebody in place, or let us see or hear somebody if you can't make it us. And that is what I think people complain about the representative too far away from them. So I think we want somebody who, you know, could act and trust the part and represent us good in Parliament, you know, with the attire, the speech, everything. So that is my thing. I think you can't be in your community as often as you want to, have somebody there representing you so the people could reach you.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
So, later.
All right. I was trying to tell her, in other words, you want that person must be able to work together with the executive of the constituency, with the party groups, it must be a holistic approach in what you're doing. All right. Let me see. I saw Manu calling, but like he gone. Caller, overseas line again. Good morning. Caller, good morning.
Good morning, Miss Felix. Good morning. Good morning, Bruce.
Hello, Carrie. Is this Terry? Sound like Terry, boy.
Yeah, true.
Terry?
Yes.
Oh, all right. How you going?
Listen to me. You have to do nimble fingers. Just keep pressing read. Just help me. I'm trying to get through since summer days, and yesterday was worse. Oh, God. When that finger was so tired, I had to say, okay, I give up. I resorted to just listening. But let me tell you, that programming was good. Really good. Ms. Felix, I'm glad you said you want to talk a little bit about politics this morning, and I won't take a long time. It only takes me a couple of minutes. This is what I have to say. And we have to really stress, especially to the young people. And there are a lot of young folks who listen to your program, and we need to point them in the right direction, because just swimming back on last week on an incident that happened on this radio station. I normally don't interact, but I listen. I have to listen. I have to keep my ears in and, you know, to see what's going on. And the young people need to, and what I would say to you young people, before you start accusing and saying the wrong thing, you need to do research. Research on the last government, on how many contracts was given out to Tom, Dick, Harry, Jim, John, even the dog, and the cat in the house who get a contract. And see what has happened when they left last government, when they left the parliament, they left the treasury with 3 days salary or something like that. I don't think I have it right. Okay? So do research. Now, they're promising 50,000 jobs if they come back in in power. Right now, think about how the economy is. Think about post-COVID, okay? Because the government had to find money, and bearing in mind we didn't go to IMF, the government had to find money to give persons grants, and there are a lot of people who got grants. Some of them not staying. There are some who are staying. There are people who weren't qualified for the grant, but yet still I can see on Twitter. Sometimes I got a bit of stick on Twitter because one person said he didn't get grant, he fallen off, and I tried to point him in the right direction. And then you find another one attacked me, and I said, listen, if you have nothing to expand the situation, don't say anything. Keep your tail between your legs. So a lot of young people, you have to make sure you listen to what the government is saying. If you're not listening and you don't research your facts, you will be pointed in the wrong direction. You need to stick with the right people. If that young man last week, that person he have going around Trinidad, doing what he's doing and saying what he's saying, calling people names and all those things. It's not called for, If you have that woman as a mentor, I feel sorry for the young people. And it's really, so yes, I'm glad that you're talking politics. Let's just come on and encourage the young people, point them in the right direction, to speak to somebody. If you're not sure about something, speak to someone. Because, we have to speak to the youth. We have to speak to them because they're the next generation. We have to tell them and point them in the right way to go about things. I'm locked on, I'm listening, and that's all my contributions because I don't want to stay too long. Have a lovely day, and thank you all so kind.
Thank you very much, Terry. And I know you would have been trying a long time because we would be talking. We talk on WhatsApp, so I know she's been trying these to get in. But the lines are open for you to call in, And I really want to hear from people. And I want to say, right? Let me just say this. For all the persons who represented constituencies, some of the people, you would not have known all of them. But for you to get to know them, you have to get into their space. Some people would have come into your constituency, you didn't know. You don't have to know every single body. You may have heard of them, you may know of them, but you would have, the candidate would be there, and then you would get to know the person, and then you will get to love the person. So let us stop fighting that we get a candidate and we don't know him. Let's work with the candidate and get to know the candidate. I want to call somebody this morning. Rowley Jr., good morning. Rowley Jr. Rowley Jr. This phone. The phone cut out. No, wait, just now. Yeah.
The phone cut out.
I don't know what's going on with this thing. I tell you about this already. All right, Mano, you could call me back. Rowley Jr., call me back, please. Let me see what's happening. Let me say good morning to Helen, my friend in Glencoe. Good morning to you, my dear darling. Let's see. Rowley Jr.?
Hi, morning Sharon,
Right.
morning Bruce.
Morning.
Yeah, it would have been my fault because I tried to, it's hooked on it to the laptop, so I think the problem stemmed from my end.
All right, okay.
Listen, I'm glad you're on the particular subject about politics and so on. And you raised a point just now about the whole question of the MP working with the office. Now, an MP's job to me, I look at it, I remember Mr. Manning was really demanding. But Sharon, one of the major, to me, the catalyst to really have between the MP and the people, you see his office staff, you see that office staff, the office has to be one of the places where even if the MP is not there, the manager of that office has to be a person who you believe when you come there, you would have met the minister. So somebody real experienced, somebody who can really make you feel comfortable. And there must be a model. The minute you get into office, to me, you have to deal with that from that perspective. No, hitting the ground. Right now, I believe that prospective MPs should try and meet more younger people, especially the males in the communities. Because I think that the males are supposed to be the leaders, fellas who, would meet ladies and get married and that type of thing. That's a bigger picture. But for now, you need to go on that ground and meet those young people. There are areas in Trinidad where young fellas really don't think about voting. I was interacting with the guy who, deal with our vehicle here. And the guy said, listen, when I talk about voting, he said, I don't do that. And I said, for 27, he's almost 30 years. And I had to tell him the importance of it. So there are people out there that we have to meet to tell them the importance of voting. And not just voting. I'm seeing, you've seen the area and where, the guys, you're getting feedback that is really good feedback. Not from people in the office, but people on the streets giving good feedback of Gypsy's interaction in my particular area, and I really hope it redounds into vote. But again, I want to just sort of make the point that the office staff is the major group of people that could make you feel comfortable in the MP's absence. Thank you very much. Take care, Sharon and Bruce.
Thank you very much. Guys, you can call me on 342-0081 771-1791.
466-5391. And if you're calling from the U.S. and anywhere abroad, 718-874-3860.
Jenny, good morning.
Hi, morning, Miss Felix.
Morning.
Bruce.
Morning.
Morning to the 91 for male and female girls, Mr. Stanapuna and our guru, Mr. Chance. Morning, singing Francine, darling. Miss Felix, sometimes we need to be, not people who call in, but me I talking about. I like to be honest in the sense that image, how you look, because if you're buying something, you have to look at the package first, or just presented. And when you pass that barrier, how you look, you say, okay, this person looking, professional, this person looking like they're on top of the game. And then when they start to speak, you listen to see whether they articulate, if the speech is fluent, if it's logical what they're saying. Because it could be very articulate and what you're saying, it has nothing to do with nothing. You go in logical in what you're saying. So we get past the look, how you speak, and then we look at whether or not you're likable, whether or not when you speak you do song as if you feel it better than people. If your language is one that embraces everybody so that you feel a sense of, yes, the person might be professional, everything, but they know how to rap with the quote-unquote street people. So you're looking at that too. And then after all that, you look at the personal representation, what they're able to do, the things that they were saying, that if they're really able to do it. And so it's a whole package. And you might falter in one, but you have to have others where it's a strong point. So somebody might say, well, they're a stock little rough and thing, but when you see that the person tell you that they're going to do X, Y, Z, they're doing it. Or, we really like them and think, but when they talk, sometimes I can't even understand what you're saying. So you have to be skilled enough as a person who going up to represent people. And I'll use that young lady who going up against Miss Naim, Dr. Naim, Dolly Gatsby. Watching at her, she may be very articulate and coherent, but when you watch at her, she doesn't look professional. And that alone might turn off people. She looks as if she's going to play a football game or a practice or something. And when you look at Miss Dr. Naim Gatsby and you look at her, right there, the image and the image alone kind of throw you off. She may be very articulate, but some people may be turned off just by looking at how she's looking there. So it's a package. And then when you listen to Mr. Naked, what he's saying, and I heard a voice clip of what he's saying, so he might look professional, but what he's talking is sounding coherent at all. Like bringing back some mango factory or something like that. So they have to be very careful, especially UNs with the people they're putting up. Because either they're looking good and when they're talking, they're sounding tripping. Or they're looking good when they talk, they may sound good. So it's a package, and PNM seem to be able to master that, and that is why PN must always be the superior party, because the people that they pick looks good, they speak well, they articulate the position well, and then they transcend to the next level. And PNM have it in the bag when it comes to that. So that's just my 2 cents.
Thank you very much. Well, we're getting ready to go for the ads at 6:40 a.m. And today I want to hear. So we're taking it light today, but I want to hear. Because too many times we getting all kind of information. Bruce and I, look us here. So this morning I am asking the simple question because I want to know. What do you expect? What you're looking for? What you want to see? So let us talk about that today. And again, let me say good morning to all of you looking. I hope Tobago is on your sending message to find out. I hope that Tobago came back on. And of course, I want to say to all of Facebook viewers and to YouTube, I want to say good morning. But don't worry, Don't worry. We'll talk when we come back. Don't shift your dial. We'll be right back.
A TIME time